Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Good evening everyone, it's Matthew. It's now 10 PM here in the UK, Northeast, on the 12th of the 1st, 2017, and we're going to talk about some earthquakes. Look at the magnitude of this earthquake, a 5.3 earthquake that hit very close to El Salvador. Shocking. These earthquakes are happening much more now and every day, and some people, most people, starting to notice this is all happening now, and basically they're just wondering why this is happening frequently, too frequently. Philippines again, earthquakes left, right and centre. It's just terrible how all these earthquakes are happening. Different parts of the globe, and also very powerful ones. We all know what's happening, and we know why these earthquakes are occurring, because the Earth's core is heating up as the sun is getting agitated, as Nemesis is beside our sun. And also the magnetic pull off Nibiru as well. It's all causing all these problems, and media are not saying anything. It's so annoying. Also here again, a magnitude 5.5 that happened yesterday at 22:06. Now this is absolutely crazy. I mean, the thing is though, these earthquakes are getting more powerful each and every day. It's so important because the Madagascar area is huge, full of cities, buildings and people, many people down there. And a 5.5, as I said before, is a 6.5. So the earthquakes are more powerful than what the media say. They really are. And also studying the earthquakes, and also with the situation with Nibiru as well, it's there. It's we are being wobbled, and also we're being tilted as well. Here we have another one. This was also, look at the size of these things, 5.8. This is another earthquake, and it's in Chile. Chile have been getting lots of different earthquakes, and it's all down to the Earth's core heating up. We're heating up all the time. And they're chemtrailing and spraying the skies to stop these rays from entering our planet down below, causing the core to have loads of problems down there. There's lots and lots of problems down there. We're boiling up. I mean, look at this, a magnitude 6.3 earthquake. Now, many years ago, a 6.3 would be in the mainstream media, but they hide it now all the time. They really do. This is in the Solomon Islands. Now, I did a video before about the Solomon Islands. They're being attacked every single time with these earthquakes. I mean, God knows what it'd be like to live there. It's the families and people there every day trying to live, and they're getting these earthquakes. I mean, before we know it, over there there'll be a huge tsunami wave, because they have problems over there like that. So dangerous part of the world, and also with the binary twin, and also the moons and Nibiru. They're coming closer now, and the Earth is being affected all the time. Every single time we're being bombarded by these magnetic pulls from Nibiru, and our Earth is just struggling right now. It really is. And also the moon tonight, very strange. It just doesn't seem right. It seems too low. And also the sun as well. Every time it comes up, it just rides along the horizon here in the northern hemisphere. It's just too low, far too low. Something is going on. It really is. And these pink reflections, something is going on, and we need to get the truth out. Here you see a diagram where this happens. You can see basically the molten rock underneath at the bottom there, and also the land at the top, and how the pressure that causes these earthquakes to happen, and people on the land above haven't a clue. They're living in their houses and things, and such a powerful event. And because I will show you in a minute the sun's rays that are going down to the earth and basically causing these earthquakes. It's so important that we try and get the information out there, because many people need to know this, that basically our Earth is being infected by these by the binary twin, and also the heavenly bodies. They're being affected. Our Earth is just basically in a huge amount of trouble now. Here is a diagram of what happens with these UVC rays and the UVB rays and UVA rays. Now the UVA rays that go down to the they can go reach down to the core of the Earth and basically cause a lot of stress. This is where we get our earthquakes. The thing is, though, the sun has been acting very strangely because we've got the binary twin there now. So we're having more earthquakes more frequently now all over the world. Many parts of the east side of the world, and you can see there the stratosphere at the top and the ozone layer, which is gone now. The ozone layer is gone. Now the thing is, though, because these earthquakes are attacking us all the time, it's because these UVA basically particles that go into our planets. Now the thing is, though, because they're chemtrailing to try and stop this. They're sending up them planes, them chem planes, to try and stop this, using aluminium to try and push out the filters, push out the particles back out into space again. These solar flares. Now, basically, we have got a situation on our hands right now. You can see those red skies on the other videos, and this is what they're trying to stop, because when these rays, which you can see now, the red rays on the horizons behind those chemtrails, they basically go and enter the Earth. They go through the Earth. They're hitting us as well. They're bombarding us, these protons and things. They really are harming us, harming wildlife and plant life and everything at the moment. So they're just doing this at the moment. The military is with these chemtrails. The only thing is, though, the reason why the sun is burning twice as much, okay, it's because we're in a binary system, and that is our twin, Nemesis. Nemesis is lurking there on the right side of the sun now, and it's causing all these problems with our sun to agitate itself. The Earth and the sun's core is burning twice as much, because now we've got this solar system that's coming in now. It's here. There's no doubt in it. 100% it's here, and it's causing more and more UVA rays and UVB rays, and also the UVC rays, to enter our Earth. And our core underneath our feet on the ground is basically starting to burn twice as hot now, causing lots of plasma, lots of lava. The volcanoes are starting to react now because of this, and the poles are going to shift. The poles will shift because of this as well. So it's not just happening out in space, it's happening right under our feet as well. It really is. There's some strange situations going on, and the government and media and what have you, the military and NASA, they just want you to think everything's okay. They really do, because us humans, we're used to a lot of rough weather patterns, but the thing is, it's just going to get worse because the Earth now is agitated. This also is a Sun-Earth viewer chart. It's so important that we get the right charts of today. You can see basically the corona hole there, and the blackness above. You can see where the sun is being chipped away by Nemesis, the black dwarf star. You can see basically where it's just got black and it's just being eaten away. So these solar flares also to the left of the sun. It's very important you see this. You can see here on this other chart as well, where basically it just gives you a diagram of everything what's going on with the sun. It's so important to check everything, like, you know, it really is very important. Here as well is another chart as well, where this is Earth, and you've got in the middle there, you've got the solar flare activity that's heading down towards our Earth. The angles and everything of where the satellites are picking up the imagery, the SOHO-CAM, and basically that part of the globe now is being attacked every single time. And as I said before, with the earthquakes, these harmful rays are coming through our atmosphere. The ozone layer is not protecting us anymore, and it just goes straight into the ground, and they're chemtrailing to try and stop this, because they know that the earthquakes are going to get bigger. They know it, and many people are suffering because of this. So I believe as well the military are spraying the skies to stop this from happening. Now, the story is, as I said before, the reason why they're doing this is because the sun is changing. The reason why it's changing and getting agitated is because we've got those heavenly bodies up there right now. So it's time to believe. There's another here. This is another diagram of the activity. What they do is they take diagrams and different notes and everything and charts. It's very interesting to see. And also you can see there on the Soho cam as well. It's very interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the next cam now. Quick imagery of the solar flare today. This is another live chart. That's dated today as well. And basically it does all the observations and diagrams and instruments, measurements and things. Time-lapse events. And also here you've got the 2 hours ago. And also it just shows you basically what went on today. They're observing it very, very, very closely now. NOAA and also NASA, they're just observing everything. They're taking this seriously now because these red skies are coming up all the time now and showing up all around the world. Basically, also, they just know it now that basically the Nibiru is here. There's no getting away with it now. Nibiru has been coming for a long time, 3,600 year orbit, and it's been documented by a lot of genuine people. Mr. Lloyd Pye explained it as well. As I said before, Mr. John Moore. Many people have come up with the truth to show that this situation is real. I mean, this N1 here, this 5 hours ago, look at the size of that solar flare. Thing is, though, these solar flares are getting through to our Earth. They're coming through now to our Earth, and people are being affected by it, and also it's just basically making people sick. And also with these chemtrails and stuff, they are spraying the skies basically to stop these harmful rays from getting to us and also to the land, and through it, these particles go straight through to the Earth's core. You can't see them. They're just there. The heat goes through. And this is why we're getting all these earthquakes now. All these earthquakes are proving that our sun is being affected by Nibiru, Nemesis, and the moons. They are here now. They really are. It's our turn now. Because other celestial bodies on the outer solar system and in the solar system have been affected. And now it's our turn to be affected. So I urge you, please, to prepare and keep safe. Because more and more earthquakes are happening all over the world. A lot of media don't want to tell you this. And also they put up these false flags. Hoax news media bulletins to basically keep your eyes from the skies. Anyway, so it's cloudy tonight, so I'm going to leave it tonight until a day when it's more clearer to take the telescope out there to look at, see what I can pick up. But it's so important to understand that things are changing. You all know this. Really, really, they are changing now. And the sun is the biggest evidence there is so far, because the strangeness of the colour of the sun and also these crazy looking clouds that are in front of it, they're chemicals. They're chemicals. They're fighting a losing battle because anything can happen at any moment of time now. It really can. It's getting to a point. I mean, the thing is, we had a 3.8 magnitude earthquake close to the North Sea some time back, shortly. And the thing is, though, they're getting terrible earthquakes still in Australia, around the coastlines and in the sea area. Things are getting stranger now. It's now 2017 and it's time. It really is time. And seeing those celestial bodies up there in the skies, it's just totally blown me away. Anyway, so I'm going to get some rest now. So respect to you all, and I will come back to you with more charts and more earthquake news and more of the red skies. So it's so important that we get everything in detail. And also, I believe there is a tsunami warning. Some other part of the country, and I'm going to look into that tomorrow morning. I just read that earlier on one of the earthquake charts. Anyway, so take care. Respect to all the subscribers, and thank you. Love and respect to everybody that's watching the channel. And take care from Matt Rogers. 5.3 earthquake that hit very close to El Salvador. Shocking. These earthquakes are happening much more now and every day, and most people, starting to notice this is all happening now, and basically they're just wondering why this is happening too frequently. Philippines again, earthquakes left, right, and centre. It's just terrible how all these earthquakes are happening down there. And a 5.5, as I said before, is a 6.5. So the earthquakes are more powerful than what the media say. They really are. And also studying the earthquakes, and also with the situation with Nibiru as well, it's there. We are being wobbled, and also we're being tilted as well. Here we have different parts of the globe, and also very powerful ones. We all know what's happening, and we know why these earthquakes are occurring, because the Earth's core is heating up as the sun is getting agitated, as Nemesis is beside our sun. And also the magnetic pull off Nibiru as well. It's all causing all these problems, and media are not saying anything. It's so annoying. Also here again, a magnitude 5.5 that happened yesterday at 22:06. Now this is absolutely crazy. I mean, the thing is, these earthquakes are getting more powerful each and every day. So important, because the Madagascar area is huge, full of cities, buildings, and people. Many people.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Good evening, everyone. It's Matthew. It's now 10 p.m. here in the UK, northeast, on the 12th of the 1st, 2017, and we're going to talk about some earthquakes. Look at the magnitude of this earthquake.